My name is Faiza, and this is my story. I grew up in Syria. I had my family there. It was my home. Life was beautiful in Syria before the crisis and revolution. Now it's impossible to live in Syria or to go back there again. It all started with what was once called a peaceful revolution. It turned into uncontrollable bloodshed. Al-Assad regime was attempting to tighten its grip around Damascus, so they planted checkpoints everywhere to control the demonstrations. At these checkpoints, all of us would be violently searched for no reason at all. Al-Assad militants and Shabiha were intimidating us. They were attempting to control the revolution and put it to an end. One day, my children had to witness an armed attack. Their school bus was stopped by armed militants, and the little kids had to witness a man being shot in the face in front of them. When they arrived home, they were trembling. It wasn't long until the militants attacked my house. They turned it all upside down. They looted it completely. They stole all my jewelry. We felt it was time to flee. It was too dangerous to stay any longer. We were supposed to travel to Jordan. Just before we could leave, my eldest brother disappeared. He had been kidnapped. We were desperate to know where he was. My father even paid millions just to get any single information that might help us locating him. As we waited, it became more and more dangerous to stay. We had to make the hard decision and leave for Jordan without him. We spent 16 hours in a journey that used to take only 2 hours before the war. When we arrived at the border, the Jordanian Secret Service took our passports, and we were lucky. We knew people in Jordan, we had connections, so they let us enter. Unfortunately, many others were stuck at the border. We started a new life in Jordan. We found a small house and we furnished it. We started to have a sense of safety and stability there. After a long search, we found out that my brother had been arrested by Al-Assad regime. They imprisoned him for no reason. Maybe they say his education was something to fear. The government told us that he had died in prison. We all know the horrors of torture that happened inside these walls. He hasn't returned to us, and we will never fully know the truth. Deep inside me, I know Muhammad didn't make it. I know that his sweet and gentle personality wouldn't help him survive 3 years of abuse and torture. I feel we are lucky that we get out of Syria. ISIS are now spreading and they are continuing to grow there. Both Al-Assad government and ISIS are destroying my home, and the victims are my people. I pray for the people of Syria and hope that someday we will find peace in my home, to which I hope to return.